streets, we're coming for you. Icy grip, we're holding tight. Wintry mix, meh. Safety's the name of our game. Yours. Toyota all-wheel drive sedans.
Toyota has 20 models with available all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, including Camry, Corolla, Prius, and the all-new 2023 Toyota Crown. Visit your nearest Tri-State Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places.
What's the play? Welcome to the Verizon halftime. The network America relies on.
And the Philadelphia Eagles lead the NFC Championship game 21-7 at halftime, and it really changed on the opening possession for San Francisco. Brock Purdy hit by Hassan Reddick into his elbow, and Ryan has been sent. So since that time, TV, it's really the Philadelphia team.
Right. This is just so unfortunate. When he tried to go through with his arm, they caught him on his forearm. The elbow goes forward. And obviously, what we're hearing is a nerve. So if it's a nerve, what's happening is all the way from arms, all the way down to the hand. You can't feel your fingers. It will come back. More likely, I'd say. You know,
yeah, 16 sacks during the year. You had to figure out how are we going to deal with him. They chose for him. The backup tight end versus Kittle last year. Sack hits the elbow, again, you try to block the Sun Red 16 sacks a year with a wide tight end.
Well, always long he was insinuating they were hurt. It's the work. The running back was last 10 now. So really, Christian McCaffrey would have carried his football team. You know, he is the key weapon for him. For them to get back into the ball game.
I mean, they went 40 and they also need to get these balls back on the ball. Even if you have to throw just short passes, but here, this is what you can't have. You cannot have turnover. You have the ball hit your hand and drop it. There really is no excuse for that. And if you got guns, you just don't mess it up. You have a good team around you. No, and now being down 14, the Eagle defense was their ears back, and they were coming off that line and rushing the pass. They put themselves under a lot of pressure in San Francisco. Look, there's still 2 more quarters to play in this game, and it's only a 2-score game. But right now, the Philadelphia fans are already celebrating. Don't miss at halftime. When we come back, we'll get you all set for the AFC. I'm on your 6.
The Verizon halftime is brought to you by Verizon. The network you deserve.
I understand a lot of guys in the city who have never found for people.
It's too pretty to be in a place like this.
This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
We're coming in right now.
Tomorrow, Alert Missing Persons Unit is a weekly thrill ride.
We have 7 missing women, and I figured out how they connect.
So that's it.
This is evil. He's got to be stopped. How come I know what he is?
Hey, police! Hey!
The others running. We are the
I need you to put that on. Jump!
There's a missing persons unit. Fox.
This is the masked singer. Here's Wesley Pickett.
Because the big game this year is flag football. NFC is definitely
NFC better than Dodgers.
better golf.
A little cautious. All of them. You have bigger
They have
brains.
better hair.
Long loves AFC.
See live.
Yeah. That was tight chance. Really good.
Nothing but rushing touchdowns for both sides. The second year in a row helped Cincinnati aggregate the city. And Mike Hilton helped us get the James all set with Christmas Big.
Well, Mike, whirlwind all started with you, but now that you are in this building, moments from kickoff, how do you make sure you guys back it up?
It's not going to be easy because the great team is all at once. It's the official AFC Championship, so we know it's at stake, but we got guys in locker room to handle business and go out and do it.
Thanks so much. Good luck tonight. Back to the guys in Philly.
That's the Cincinnati Bengals defense has been playing great. They held Buffalo to their least amount of points scored all year last week. And if Travis Kelce does not play, expect the Bengals to play Mahomes all game without a safety valve. Someone's going to have to step up to the plate. Is it going to be Juju Smith-Schuster or is it going to be Jerick McKinnon? We will see later on.
All right, Gronk mentioned that because Jay reported in this big game show that Travis Kelce has practice this week. He's crossing his fingers. He is a game time decision. All right, another half score here from the NFC Championship. Philly fan Bradley Cooper just gone all right. We'll see if it works here in the second half.
And the fact to help the restaurant. It's dedicated to providing. I think it's a big service for the person in need. If you've been hurt, give us a call. Visit our website, Go confidently towards your goals for first choice. Giving some time bank within the night. The official bank for the conviction, over trust. And go forward with us. First trust. The official bank for
Man, I'm trying to lock down the perimeter. He worried about stuff.
Storm about to say.
We got it right.
Race you at the seat to the league. Next Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern on Fox.
The NFL is sponsored by Intuit TurboTax. Come to TurboTax and don't do your taxes. Meet with an expert who'll do it for you, so you can watch more football.
Sanders walks in. Touchdown, Eagles. It looks like he's saying here that he can't throw.
You need some stars to show up. Christian McCaffrey put the team on his back.
And a touchdown for Sanders in second. Today's game flow brought to you by Progressive. 21-7 Eagles. We start the second half. 49 with Brock Purdy's injury, they're on the fourth quarterback now. It's Josh down 2 scores. How do they navigate this and try to get help out of this game?
I think the biggest thing Kyle Shanahan has to do as the play caller is try to stay as true to the original plan coming into today. Treat this second half like it's starting 0-0. And as daunting as that seems, finding yourself down 14, what you don't want to do is turn this into a drop-back game. Play right into the hands of this elite front for Philadelphia and this elite pass defense. So I think you have to try to find a way to just stay true to what that plan was if you had Brock Purdy.
Crazy 49ers sideline. What's going down there, Aaron?
Wow, we're all just trying to take a breath down here. All right, so I ran into halftime with head coach Kyle Shanahan, and I asked him, do you think Brock Purdy will be able to return? At that time, he said, it sounds like a no. We haven't been told officially from the 49ers. It's so questionable with an elbow. What's key? He said, stop turning the ball over. They did it twice in the first half. We've been executing our plays. Just hold on to the ball, and as you can imagine, those penalties on the defensive side, he definitely addressed those at halftime.
Yeah, especially on that one drive, 3 of them on the one scoring drive. So here are the 49ers. How do they react? By giving it to McCaffrey. He tries to cut back, but there's nothing there. Josh Sweat played it well as we go downstairs to Tom.
Well, Kevin, Nick Sirianni really offensively. He said his coaching staff gathered about whether to make some key adjustments with the fact that Josh Johnson is now at quarterback. They decided, no, stick to the fundamentals, get pressure on the quarterback, make him uncomfortable, the same way they would have tried to do with Brock Purdy. Offensively, really pleased with their ability to run the ball. He said he hoped they get some shots down the field. Message to the team, 11-1. Finish these 30 minutes and get to the next game.
Second and long, Hargrave with some pressure. Johnson on the lane, it's incomplete. There's the pressure Tom talked about. 3 sacks for Philadelphia, now 3rd and long.
Take a look here. You're going to see George Kittle. He's going to go in motion, and they just drop him. You see he's waving his hands. He's doing jumping jacks. And as you mentioned, that front, that pressure from Philadelphia just speeds up the quarterback so fast.
Kittle makes the catch and a first down for the 49ers.
You want to see a master class in route running. This is called a spin dig. It looks like he's going to run an in-breaking route. You see the cornerback, James Bradbury, try to jump it. He does a little whirly-whirly. Nobody has more fun playing football than George Kittle, and his team needed a play, and that was a heck of a route.
Yeah, longest pass play by the 49ers today. 22 yards on a 3rd and 13. Needed it. There's flags everywhere. It's going to be another delay of game. That's the 3rd one since Johnson's come in the game.
Yeah, they're having trouble. You can see Josh Johnson, he's signaling to the sideline. Watch
She's saying, you got to do it again. I can't hear. You know, you oftentimes in these loud road stadiums, you see the quarterbacks kind of put their hands over their ears like earmuffs, but about 2 or 3 times our last time to the huddle, he's looking over at Kyle Shanahan, giving the signal. I need you to call the play again.
First and 15 now. McCaffrey in the backfield. 4-man rush. Johnson gets it to McCaffrey in space, and a really scholarly tackle that time by Gordon Johnson after the 1-yard gain.
The tackle on one of the premier open field runners in the entire league, and that's really what San Francisco prides themselves on. It's a lot of short throw, long run, and the trio between McCaffrey in this case, along with Deebo Samuel and George Kittle, they're all amongst the best of the league at their positions, and tackling in space is critical when you play in San Francisco.
It's nearly intercepted by Darius Slay. I think it was Ndamukong Suh who got the pressure and the hit at his third down.
Yeah, you know you have good pass rush depth when Ndamukong Suh is catch lead from pass rushers inside. He's again, watch that left hand. That is eerily similar to the play that sent Brock Purdy out with the injury. It just shows how well coached the defensive line is. I think now they're coming out to take a look at Josh Johnson.
Christian McCaffrey is the next man up at quarterback. Johnson has to go out of the game. He's the emergency work. Let's see what happened to Johnson.
I think his head was around, and I think this came from upstairs. See that? His head snapped back. Yep.
I got you. I was right there. I had to stabbed you by fucking girl.
Sure, where do they turn here?
So now Purdy is throwing. Christian McCaffrey is changing helmets. I mean, has Christian McCaffrey ever gotten a play call on this helmet before?
Yeah, I think he had 2 choices, right? You see here, challenging the receivers until he proves he can throw the ball far off the field. There's no need to play back. You're selling out run, and you're playing up in their face and daring Brock Purdy to push this ball down the field.
McCaffrey right up the middle, and he gets tackled well short by T.J. Edwards. And you wonder if Purdy's able to throw, or they just hand it off and they'll figure it out on the sidelines now.
I know Kyle Shanahan's one of the best offensive minds in the game. I just, at some point, you just run out of options. At some point, the cards that you're dealt, you just can't make a hand. And I think right now, this future of this game for San Francisco all hinges on whether or not Josh Johnson is okay or not.
Just does so up at the 17. Eagles take over. 21-7 their lead here in this third quarter after the 39-yard punt.
To you, it may just be an elevator. For a young homeowner becoming their parents, it's a learning opportunity.
Come on in. The more the merrier. Harris, huh?
It is not 10th floor, huh? Must be a heck of a view.
Okay, so everyone else is facing this way?
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle one auto with us.
Okay, that was terrible.
Okay, let's hang back where you're trying.
Cold symptoms keep you up. Try Vicks Nyquil. Just one dose starts to relieve 9 of the worst cold symptoms to help take you from 9 to 9. For max strength nighttime relief, NyQuil Severe. The nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, sore throat, best sleep with a cold medicine.
That sizzle, that's the soundtrack of Chipotle.
The soundtrack of Chipotle?
Oh yeah. You come in, you're going to be hearing that sizzle. That's how you know we always have fresh food.
Fresh is what you stand for.
Exactly.
I know everything about how new business. Well, everything but the business part of it. Not anymore. With QuickBooks, you can confidently manage your business. New business, no problem. Success starts with QuickBooks. Proud sponsor of the NFL.
Uber Eats orders are on time 95% of the time. Something unpredictable happens. Hands up! Too much drift! And if your Eats ever get stuck, we'll make it right. With 3 months and $0 delivery.
Oral treatment for COVID-19. Could it be right for you? If you have a high risk factor, like being over 50, heart disease, or smoking, it's possible. Ask the provider about oral treatment.
Welcome back to the NFC Championship. Into TurboTax. We're here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Aerial coverage today provided by Tubi. And that's the fourth quarterback of the year, second the game he leaves. And Christian McCaffrey seemingly is going to be quarterback on the next series. Eagles go with the ball up by 2 touchdowns, going to run it with Miles Sanders. So first things first, let's go back to Josh Johnson.
Yeah, and it's so great that both injuries to the quarterback are like eerily similar to one another. Opportunities, the guy's mid-throw, defensive player attacks the hand. In this case, Josh Johnson falls, and take a look. You mentioned coming into the game, Christian McCaffrey came in with that sore calf, and he was looking at the play sheet, going over, I guess, what they would run if he went in as a Wildcat quarterback. All the while, the trainer working on that right calf. So there's a lot for us to follow here in this second half.
Here's Hurts. Crosser on the drop by A.J. Brown right in the breadbasket, but he could not hang on. And it'll bring up a third down as this 49ers defense tries to keep them in the game. Here's this, too. McCaffrey came in with a calf injury. It looks like they're massaging while he's looking at the play sheet. If it's not him, Kyle Juszczyk would be, I don't know, the 10th, 11th? I mean...
Yeah, I think at some point... I mean,
it's getting crazy.
I don't know. I guess we'll find out. It's just your options become really limited.
Yeah. He's looking at the play sheet right there, right? Who knows? Right now, 37 Eagles. Ready to add to their lead. It's blocked. Hurts taking a shot. A.J. Brown that was actually Darius Ward, and it's out of bounds, incomplete. Great job by Ward, this 49ers defense to hang in there on that series.
Yeah, in the first half, he was up. This time, it's a hard route down the distance. And Travaris Ward has done a nice job holding up on the outside. As you see Brock Purdy taking to see if he can just get that grip strength, settle that elbow down, and see if he can come in and play hero.
McLeod's going to take it on the line. At the 45. And the 49ers will take over there. Brock Purdy, come on down.
I need 2 extra seats. Are we getting a dog?
Yeah, we're not Lambo.
Maybe a trick. Twin sisters. And one is a robot and one is
The Volkswagen Atlas. More room for possibilities.
What are we? What are we scared for?
Holding your 6.
So that stand by. Hang on,
Swapping out.
This February, Michelob Ultra is taking over the big game. Get Ultra delivered now.
Packing, shipping, printing, and everything you need to make your small business Small business champion, beat unstoppable.
Brock Purdy is back on the field for the 49ers. Will he be able to throw? We're about to find out. Let's go with that elbow injury. But San Francisco's out of options right now. 21-7. Gonna give it to Dino. Still on his feet.
Over here on the 49ers sideline, as you look at Brock Purdy, George Kittle, he's almost working like a coach over here. He is just trying to get Brock Purdy to warm up, get going, and then here they are coming out from the huddle. You've got Brock smiling, and this is all your boys. Also, here with the offensive line to get him to loosen up because Trent Williams was frustrated. And he just starts to step up.
Well, Kittle's the man for that job. Keep it light.
Not much there.
Reloading. Look, I think Kyle Shanahan needs to find out once and for all if Brock standing there in front of the ball, because if he's not, they need to know now, because as you mentioned, there's a long way to go here. There is an argument to be made, especially on first and second down. You're better off with Christian McCaffrey in that wildcat quarterback position where at least the quarterback is a threat to run.
Where the hell is that coming from?
It looked like he had some room to
I looked the wrong way.
Someone coming to, and now fourth down.
Yeah, when this ball was called, it looked like there was some action. But take a look at TJ Edwards. He's out there as a lone soldier. They've got the offensive line. Jake Brendel.
I see the traces, but I couldn't find it.
The right guard. They just one guy's block.
That's going up on the inside. It's Andy Corral. And the Eagles will take over.
Don't do your taxes. Enter your TurboTax. 100% expert guarantee. What if you were trying to get our average based on avalanche of to ensure your customers can buy more Sugarline jackets? You call IBM to
I can't believe it.
We used to take hours to and having the hours left walking around to
You take it off.
Here's my truth. None of my chores are complete. You didn't get laundry? No one gets chores done like me.
Are we
saying there's a chance that when we push that button...
No too negative. No too negative.
I've been on that dating app, but girls are actually 400 miles away.
What's your problem? You for you to be in first place, man? Today's game on
How great is this shot? I mean, check this out. The 177 fighter one with a fly over here in Philadelphia for the game. Mike Irvin right there. He parachuted in. 21-7 Eagles in this third quarter. And the Eagles have had a lot of everything. And Hurts going to give it off to Boston Scott. And not much there. So the 49ers, during this win streak, they've been first in everything. And you look at 5.5 points per game in the second half. It's absurd. All some takeaways, which today favors Philadelphia.
Yeah, this second half, to me, that's their only hope. Their hope is that this defense has a heroic effort in store against the league, as you see in the second half. But takeaways, getting the ball back on the field to give a little spark to this struggling offense, seems like the only path back.
Hurts going to throw it. Pressure. Roll it. Now this is going to take off Jalen Hurts up across the 15 and out to the 16 or so. Really the first time he's taken off today. And this is what we're faced with right now. Eagles up by 2 possessions. But Greg, you're talking about the NFC ranks this year. Number 1 for Philadelphia and all the big plays and all their offense up until rushing was his 4th against number 1 in everything for San Francisco. That's when the game is being decided right this second.
Yeah, that's their best. And I think right now, Nick Sirianni and Shane Steichen have a decision to make. You know your opponent's offense is reeling. You know they're potentially operating without a quarterback who can throw the ball down the field. Does it change your approach, your aggressive nature you've had all year on offense?
Third down. Hurts throws far side of the field. It's caught. Devontae Smith will convert for a first down. It's the first catch since that 4th and 3 that was controversial. That'll keep the drive moving.
Yeah, just a really simple throw and catch. Very soft coverage on the top of the screen. Corner. On that left side, there's a real soft cushion, a lot of space between him and Smith pre-snap. That's an easy decision by Jalen Hurts.
Going to hand it off here. Gainwell spinning his way out to the 30. And I'm curious how aggressive you think the Eagles will be here. Obviously, we know about their run game, but it feels like the game is kind of hanging in the balance right now with Shane Steichen's offense.
Yeah, you're fighting human nature, right? Human nature, your gut tells you the only way I should say, is by giving them the ball, is turning it over, some sort of self-ability. I don't see a lot of conservatism in this Philadelphia offense.
Gainwell again across to the end. Or a loss that time. As Nick Bosa out there blew that play up, and now 3rd down again. Boy, Bosa just looks like he's giving you everything today. And he's had a battle with Lane Johnson all day. He's got cleated on special teams with a flare, got thrown into him. He's going to brawl over his socks.
It just seems like he's due. We went last week. They keep moving him over to this right side. Going against Lane Johnson. Lots of hate about him playing through that. His performance today, neutralizing the pass rush from Nick Bosa, has been critical.
3rd down. Gainwell still chugging. Gainwell for 17 yards and a first down.
Really nice job there by Jalen Hurts to feel that pressure and just buy himself that extra. there by Kenneth Gainwell, and then great run after contact for a running back out in space. Typically, you want to put the ball right on that front shoulder pad, and he does a great job reacting to a tough throw.
Hurts on the keep, sprinting to the edge and gets up around midfield. As today's Next Gen Stats powered by AWS. Greg, explain to the viewer why the Eagles are running to the weak side and it works.
Because traditionally in this RPO offense, where the majority of your offensive weapons are, the tight end, the slot receiver, they're to your passing strength. You want the run action to go to the weak side because the zone defender, the pass defender that you're identifying, is over those receivers to the strong side. That's the defender I'm reading. He bites on the run, I replace him with the pass. Score plays like Fred Warner did earlier in the game.
Pascal that time to knock it. Now third down and 6.
Jimmy Ward working in the slot all day. Perfect timing. Right as the ball comes, he will get that left hand. And one of these third downs. Just activated. His defense has to come through and make a play. And they got to get as many possessions for their offense as possible. Considering
Third and 6. Hurts loaded up, going deep. Quez Watkins is knocked away. Another terrific play for Charvarius Ward, who's having himself a big game.
Oh boy, has he ever. He was a big free agent acquisition. Kansas City, he goes stride for stride. And just an unbelievable job. He knows when the wide receiver's eyes open up, that ball's in the air, turns his head around, maintains in phase with his inside arm. That left hand goes up and high points the ball. He's had a great day no matter who he's matched up with.
Here's Kern. He struggled today. Just barely got that off. There's a penalty flag, though. McLeod coming up to catch it on the far sideline. Keep in mind it was a 4th down and 6. Jordan Mason, I think, is the one that got Kern, but let's see what the call is.
Taking the lead.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense number 26. 15-yard
Yeah,
I do. I mean, he hits him to the tip of the leg, but he hits him with such force that it caused him to go down like that. It's a discretionary call by the referee.
Yeah, so it doesn't always have to be the plant leg, but the force didn't allow him to land, according to Mike. Greg, I tell you one thing. These penalties are killing San Francisco today.
They are, but you know, it's hard to blame them. You understand the circumstances that you're operating with. It's going to take a defensive play, a special team kick, a turnover. Get back into this game. You can see here again, 24 Mason. Goes to the block point. You heard Mike's explanation. And just one of those fine lines of being aggressive and trying to tip the game into your favor. Unfortunately, the game sometimes tips down.
Hurts design run, lead block of Kelsey. Hurts first down. Down inside the 20. Good lead block, gonna pick up a contact. Right to start will be recognized for the best plays and moments from the 2022 season. NFL Honors Thursday, February 9th at 9 Eastern.
Play call here right into the mouth of that pressure. You're going to see Jalen Hurts. He takes a big shot there by Gibson, the free safety, but the safety come off that left edge. Perfect play call against that blitz.
Nope, is a key. Hurts. Same play on the side, slides down now. Well, that's significant because remember, he's playing with that shoulder injury. And when we talked to Hurts the other day, he said, yeah, I'm not 100%. I'm not going to say that I am, but at this point of the year, it's go time.
Well, if he's not 100%, I think we all agree what 100% looks like because he's been fantastic today. And you know, when you're a running quarterback, the question always comes is, what is the risk reward? And I I think when you have a player that you want to activate at the quarterback position as a runner, as long as he's willing to take some hits, it's worth giving him the ball. Once he becomes unwilling to take those hits, his effectiveness as a runner deteriorates.
Still on his feet. First down and more. First and goal. Eagles and a late flag and a couple of them.
Yeah, San Francisco right now is just
right in the area.
He's clearly out of bounds. Hufanga. You can imagine this defense right now, just the frustration is mounting. Yeah, it looked like he was going to be caught by Amazon right here, 56. He has him. As we said, Hurts is willing to run through contact. He's willing to play running back as a ball carrier. You can clearly see two hands in his back and sends him out of bounds, and just feels like this San Francisco team is feeling a lot of pressure here defensively with everything that's gone on up to this point.
First and goal. Hurts gives it off. Scott still following his way, and then will stop short of the one. As Boston started for Hurts, he really saved the quarterback run before this drive. It's kind of activated that one drive now. 9 carries for 37 yards.
Hey, take another look at it. Just a great mix of smooth running, strength, lining up for another sneak here.
And that's on a rare time. Well, it hasn't happened too many times on that quarterback sneak, but the 49ers make a stand there. It's third and goal.
You want to show pad level? Offensive line coaches around the world are rejoicing right now. I mean, that's how you teach it. Pad under pad, drive your legs. I mean, that's like going back in time. You have to imagine there's no chance this is anything other than 4-down territory for this Eagles offense.
Gonna see it again. Hurts looking for a push from behind. He is waiting for a signal in. Down Eagles.
Well, you can see this big void right here? That's where Jalen Hurts sees pre-snap, and you see how he tries to just get into that little bit of a wedge? That's all you need. There was bodies across the interior, but he just identified pre-snap a little crack in that defensive line's alignment, and with the push from his back, it was all he needed.
Elliott with the extra point up and good. And so a 15-play, 91-yard drive, the huge penalty on the roughing the kicker, and 4 rushing touchdowns from Nick Sirianni's Eagles. Bradley Cooper singing the Fly Eagles Fly song.
There it is. My dad went EV.
Don't be shocked.
The guy who's eternally locked out of his email is going EV. Ooh, nice start.
GGFB parking.
I get it. You think they don't charge fast enough or go far enough.
Up to 80% charge in 18 minutes. Range? Heck, we can go to Mexico.
You Kevin Bacon?
But EVs aren't going to stop being a thing. Look at the United States.
Vodka mushroom wrap, Kevin.
So just make the leap already.
Okay, watch this.
Let's just drive.
Introducing the all-electric Hyundai Ioniq 6 with up to 360-mile range. When it comes to EVs, we're thinking of every mile.
Come here. You know when people are always looking at their phones? They're thinking. To think of next. Because his girlfriend just caught the bouquet, so he might need a little more help saving for that engagement ring. The groom's parents, who think classes? Don't believe in those anymore. Digital tools so impressive.
I'd like to thank our sponsor. So you only pay for what you need. Possessions ready? Go!
This is for the real ones. The fans that live. The folks who get there early, all the spending, the first responders, detectives, they're born from the OGs. The hits and fits, drive so long ways. This isn't terrible. This is driving.
Step right in the window.
Eagles quarterbacks, Ron Jaworski took them in the Super Bowl in '80. McNabb, first hit. Nick Foles did his life a few years ago, and now Jalen Hurts trying to do it. Eagles up 28-7 late in this third quarter. 15th rushing touchdown this year for Hurts. It's the most all time, including the postseason. And on that drive particularly, he ran it 5 times. Like he waited to that drive to really activate the run game with that injured shoulder. Deebo Samuel taking this kick return, trying to make a big play happen. Penalty flag flies as Samuel jumps over the 25. 38 seconds ago. 49ers had 6 penalties. The first 2 playoff games combined had 9 for them. It is really hurt.
During the return, holding, receiving team number 89.
Sirianni has used his own example. We all remember the infamous introductory press conference, which didn't exactly start out the way that he wanted to. What did he do? He showed clips of that to his team to show that he needed to get better. And he showed clips in the second press conference as a result as well. Here goes McCaffrey.
Looking to run is 30 seconds ago in this half. And it's interesting for the 49ers now in a deep hole. And Johnson has been ruled officially out with a concussion. So we don't know right now with Purdy, with McCaffrey, and Jude second. Who knows? If Purdy, he threw that little short pass, you just don't know if it's going to throw with the elbow. Final seconds of the third, right here, McCaffrey's got a first down. And that'll take us to the end of this third quarter. So the Eagles, 1 quarter away from a return trip to the Super Bowl. 28-7 here in Philly.
He's on my fantasy football team.
3 melted cheeses, 2 crunchy shells. The different way to game it.
Masked Singer, February 15th on Fox. Fees with a current eligible lease conducted through Equinox for around $259 a month, or current competitive owners get $1,750 total cash allowance on all 2023 Equinox models and new purchase.
How the fuck do you shoot me through bricks?
Oh, they are hoping a party is near. 15 minutes to a Super Bowl appearance for the Eagles. 28-7. Singing Bon Jovi in the break. They're feeling pretty good with the 49ers. Unfortunate luck. Brock Purdy got hurt early in the game. Josh Johnson ruled out. Purdy's in there, but we don't think he can throw the ball really with the elbow injury. And we start the fourth quarter. And here's McCaffrey. And more penalty flags. Eagles may have jumped there. Like, I'm assuming if Purdy could throw the ball. I mean, they obviously have to throw the ball.
Yeah, you have to imagine finding yourself down 28-7 to just continue to line up under center and just continue to hand the ball off, as we've seen since he's re-entered. Kind of tells you all you need to know, and it's just such a shame. It's a shame to Brock Purdy. Yeah, just, finish up on that point. It's hard for Brock Purdy. It's hard and frustrating for Kyle Shanahan and this entire 49ers team. The work you've put in, all you ask is you just want a fair shot. You want to go out onto the field and allow the game to decide who the best team is. And not to discredit anything Philadelphia's done. They've played fantastic. It's just hard to play when you don't have a functioning quarterback.
Little trickery here, Samuel. Maybe thought about throwing it. Just trying to run. There's just nothing there. And down against Sue. Ball. And it'll bring up second down.
Now, I don't want to belabor the point, but